ba 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 tuck 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 pop 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 ba 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 pa 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 tuck 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 wow pa 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 da Takapaka, pop, 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 tak, tak. So welcome everyone. Let's just take a little time to arrive in preparation to practice. It's always a good thing to kind of take a processing of withdrawing more inwards, where we've just come from, to get ourselves to the mat, either if you're at home or wherever you're practicing online, or all of you here in the room. Just probably applied a little effort to make it to the mat. So just really taking a few moments to arrive. Really let go of where you've just been. Feel also a release of whatever comes next. It's very often we hold on to readiness for the future, the immediate future or longer. So really just sink into the moment as you feel the body softening, also feeling this allows the mind to ground and become present. Just start to notice the feet relaxing. And as the feet relax, feel this generates a wave of relaxation up the legs, softening the calf muscles, the thighs. Really let go in the hips and the lower back. Notice tension softening from the belly. And begin to feel a wave up through the back, all back muscles melting. Feeling a wave up through the ribs and the chest. Even more grounding through the shoulders, and feel as you let the shoulder blades fall, this generates a wave down the arms to the hands. Really let go of any readiness to do anything in the hands and arms. Just feel them being. Relax the head and the scalp, the skull. Take a scan through the face. Relaxing the eyes, sensing the breath on the inside of the nostrils, relaxing the jaw and the tongue. And keep very aware of everything softening more and more with the exhales. Let the mind be very present with whatever you can experience through the body. Start with a nice long stretch as you inhale. Bring the feet to each other, legs together, arms coming up above the head. Reaching the body longer. And relax, reaching right hand away from the right foot, lengthening right side. And release, and left hand away from left foot, stretching and lengthening. And release, interlace fingers, press the palms back, press the lower back to the floor, toes up. And relax. And very slowly making your way up to sit, cross-legged. And once you come up, really make sure that you're comfortably seated. Begin with mantras, which chant to the mother goddess, that which upholds and nurtures, supports and gives life. So we can feel this within ourselves and sending it out to all beings to receive this nourishment. Just taking a few moments to digest. And just continue gazing inward, seeing if you can relax even more through the body. Relax the weight of the pelvis as we connect with these more subtle energies through the breath. It's good to keep the pelvis dropping, to keep us very grounded. Feeling the spine lifting up, drop the shoulders, relax the legs, and start to take deep breaths. Breathing soft waves of breath through the muscles, through the mind. Just tune in to how your lung capacity is in the moment. Maybe your breath is more shallow, maybe you can breathe even slower or deeper, So just see there's never any expectations, never forcing anything, but just see what's present. We practice Kapalabhati, shining skull, so bringing lots of energy to the body, the mind, and ultimately awakening awareness. So we start with the first round together. Exhale to empty completely. Breathing through the nose, inhale deeply, and begin. Hun, 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 hun. Hun, 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 and slowly release. Continue slowly breathing with awareness. Even though we're breathing all the time, bringing the breath to the full attention. Seeing how the breath feels, also bring the breath to the senses. Letting go of all other awareness. And your next inhale, just breathing in slowly, and coming to retain the breath. Holding steadily with the full awareness between the eyebrows. Feeling also the whole scalp and skull shining. And that's 1 minute, releasing. Again, connect with the breath flowing easily. Very important never to force the lung capacity. Sometimes you might just be able to retain a few seconds. You can just use the time to stay centered. It's mostly a mental exercise to keep the mind still. Second round, exhale, let's empty together, emptying all the way. Inhale deeply and begin. Hun, 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 And breathe to the bottom of the lungs. And from there, as you inhale, feel the sit bones grounding down. As you exhale, feel the spine even more rising upwards. One more deep, slow breath. With the next exhale, melting wherever possible through the body. And next time you inhale, second retention. So just breathing in, holding steadily, taking full opportunity to be still and focused, present. Feel this manifested between the eyebrows. Just holding a few more seconds, see if you can even more relax. And slowly release and continue taking some deep breaths. Just really sense the breath moving deep on the inside. We'll just practice those 2 rounds. Take time if you need to adjust your body before alternate nostril breathing, do so. Stretch the legs briefly forward. Circle the feet, release the ankles if you'd like. When you come back to sit, maybe bring the other leg in front for balance. So try to break the habit of always sitting the same way in the cross-legged position. And we slowly bring the thumb and forefinger together, right hand with the first 2 fingers against the palm. And bring the right thumb to the right nostril and slow, even breath to the bottom through the left, emptying. Inhale slowly left, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain at the top. Again, suspend in stillness with the body and mind relaxed. Exhale right, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Inhale right, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain. Left, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Holding gently. Right, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain. Keeping the pelvis dropping, grounded, anchoring. Left, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. With mantras. Om Aim Sarasvatye Namaha. Retain. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Right. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Retain. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Left. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Continue. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Last round. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Lowering slowly the right hand back to the knee. And continue observing the breath, maybe just a few deeper breaths, very slow. And even more experiencing the breath moving deep inside. Body and mind flowing, balanced. Sensing that it's easier to only be present. And come to rest once again on your back. Come to Shavasana. Taking in what you can experience from the breathing practices. One benefit is it deeply calms the nerves. So maybe taking in, feeling flooded with calm. Keeping the mind present with the breath. And very slowly start hugging the knees into the chest. And begin to roll side to side with the knees. Experiencing what your lower back has to say, seeing how it is. And then center the knees, holding on behind, and start rolling forward and back along the spine. Building up some momentum slowly. At any point, if you'd like to lift the hips, each time you come forward, you can do so, just a brief squat, suspension. And then when you're ready, floating all the way up to stand. preparing for sun salutations, take a moment to adjust your clothing or anywhere around you in space. Come to the front of the space, the front of the mat. And just take a moment or two to feel the feet grounded, dropping weight to the insteps of the feet. Feeling the lightness of breath through the body, letting the breath keep being the main focus as we practice. Just let the body respond to the flow of breath like waves. Breathing in slowly, low into the belly. Exhale, slowly moving through space, taking your time, reversing any need to hurry. Inhale, reaching up, arching open with the chest. Exhale, keep extending forward, dropping the head, hands by the feet. Inhale, the right foot lunges, drop the knee, drop both hips, looking forward or up. Retain, push-up position, really push down with the hands against the floor. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead or chin down. Inhale, slide up to cobra, shoulders down from the ears. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, steps the right foot forward, left knee on the floor. Exhale, feet together, face dropping to the legs. Inhale, breathing up, body just flowing with the breath. Exhale, bring the arms to relax by the sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, elongate the fingers and thumbs. Exhale, keep reaching forward, lengthening the upper body. Inhale, left foot lunging. Retain, legs together. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead or chin. Inhale, cobra, heels together if you can. Exhale, downward dog, spread the fingers and thumbs open. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right, warming the spine. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, arms down like we're swimming. Exhale, palms. Inhale, open the palms and the face to the sky. Exhale, palms into the earth. Inhale, right. Retain legs active. Exhale, lower with control, strong upper body. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot between the hands. Exhale, left. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, left, inhale. Retain, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Left, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Down with mantras. Inhale. Om Mitraya Namah, Om Ravaya Namah, Om Suryaya Namah, Om Panave Namah, Om Karkaye Namah, Om Pushne Namah, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namah, Om Maricheya Namah, Om Adityaya Namah, Om Savitre Namah, Om Arkaya Namah, Om Paskaraya Namah, Om Mitraya Namah, Om Ravaya Namah, Om Suryaya Namah, Om Panave Namah, Om Karkaye Namah, Om Pushne Namah, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namah, Om Maricheya Namah, Om Adityaya Namah, Om Savitre Namah, Om Arkaya Namah, Om Bhaskaraya Namah. Om Mitraya Namah. Om Ravaya Namah. Om Suryaya Namah. Om Pranave Namah. Om Kakaya Namah. Om Pushne Namah. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namah. Om Marichaya Namah. Om Adityaya Namah. Om Savitre Namah. Om Arkaya Namah. Om Bhaskaraya Namah. Stand in Tadasana, separate the feet. Close the eyes, just take a moment, see how much you can relax. Continuing to feel the breath flowing through the body. Feeling this practice even more warms the joints of the body, bringing much more sense of being interconnected on the inside. Warms the spine, see how much you can relax the spine while standing. Let's practice a last round along with the English mantras. Bring feet together. We'll move a little slower, taking the time to move even deeper into each position if you'd like. So slow breath in. I salute you, cosmic energy. I open up to the infinite. I connect myself to the energy of the earth. My roots spread and keep me grounded. I'm in harmony with the earth. I connect myself with the earth's power. My heart is opened. I send love into the world. I'm accepting of what I can't change. I face everything that may come. I'm totally relaxed and let myself go. Love, courage, strength, and health fill my cells. I'm resting in me and live in harmony between heaven and earth. I salute you, cosmic energy. I open up to the infinite. I connect myself to the energy of the earth. My roots spread and keep me grounded. I'm in harmony with the earth. I connect myself with the earth's power. My heart is opened. I send love into the world. I'm accepting of what I can't change. I face everything that may come. I'm totally relaxed and let myself go. Love, courage, strength, and health fill my cells. I'm resting in me and live in harmony between heaven and earth. Separate the feet. Circle the shoulders slowly. Front to back a few times. And then when you're ready, back to front. And then just let the shoulders fall. And as you inhale next, bring the arms up parallel with the floor. Adjust the feet for a squatting position. And bending down to Malasana. Once you're down, drop the chin to the chest, interlace fingers on the back of the head. And in the position, continue breathing slowly. Extending the tailbone more towards the floor. Chin falling to the chest. Breathing into the back. And then let's bring the hands to the floor. Just bring the hips down. Feet a little bit more forward. And we open up. Bring the elbows slightly bent, arms like wings. And then exhale. Start to roll almost all the way down. So coming onto the upper body. And then 2 more times. Inhale. Coming up, open the wings, shoulder blades together, chest open. Exhale, curling almost all the way down. 1 more time, inhale, open. And exhale. Stay here almost all the way down, straighten the legs. Keep reaching the fingers and then curling all the rest of the way down to Shavasana. And as your abdomen relaxes, feel that this radiates warmth through all the body, shining from the belly. And taking in, as though you're soaking up the nourishment of the sun after the sun salutations, taking in this life force that the sun provides. Feel the whole body shining. Relaxing to receive whatever you can notice, the positive effects of the practice. The beautiful English mantra that's just, I'm resting in me. So no need to be anything else, apply any effort, try to achieve anything, but just really resting in ourselves, whatever's true. We bring the legs together for single leg lifts. Feet very active, flexing toes up, hands by the sides. Inhale, the right leg comes up. And exhale, the right leg comes down. Inhale, left, breathing the movements. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, keep the lower back down. Inhale, left, feel the belly muscles. Exhale, inhale, right. Exhale, inhale, left. Exhale, down, and we move into double leg lifts. So any way that your lower back needs to be supported, do so. Start again by pressing the lower back to the floor, inviting the upper body to stay relaxed. Inhale, both legs rising. Exhale, slowly lower, slightly off, maybe in between. Inhale, up, 2, 3, exhale, down. 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, exhale, down. 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, exhale, down. 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, inhale, up. 5 more faster. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last time up. We're going to lower the legs in very slow 10 counts. So taking all your time. And if you'd like, you can scissor the legs. So very actively bringing them front and back from each other, activating the inner thighs. So starting very slowly, Om 10, Om 9, Om 8, Om 7, Om 6. Halfway down, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, and fall into Shavasana, relax. Surrender the palms upwards. And again, really feel the abdomen softening. Relax the jaw. And slowly move the head from side to side. And center the head. Again, hug the knees into the chest. Let's come to a happy baby. Just take a moment, without rocking the baby yet, just take a moment to feel the knees dropping close to the floor as possible. Use a little pressure with the hands if you'd like. Elongate the tailbone, so you want to bring it to the floor. And then start to roll from left to right. Shoulders and hips and all the back muscles relaxing. And roll to one side, come to child's pose. And finding softening, complete relaxation there in Balasana. Feeling softness in the neck, heaviness in the shoulders and the elbows. And start to slowly come forward to measure off the elbows. And then interlace the fingers for headstand, keeping the palms apart from each other. For dolphin, keep a single fist with the palms together. I'll demonstrate the dolphin. If you're coming up to headstand, go ahead. For dolphin, you walk the knees a little further back, interlace fingers, and lift the knees off the floor. And then with the exhales, just floating forward with the chin to the hands, and with every inhale, floating back with the hips up like a push-up yoga style. Exhale forward, inhale back. And continuing, you can make it a little more challenging by holding for a few breaths in each position. You can also bring the feet closer in if you want even more weight and strength on the upper body. Relaxing. If you're in headstand, just take time to feel the counter pull of gravity. Elbows elongating down, shoulders lifting up. See if you can find complete stillness. Relaxing the breath. If you finished your first round of dolphins, practicing another round. If you're in the headstand and you'd like to practice variations, you can start doing so. Slowly on, finishing up with a final variation, or slowly finish up your round of dolphins. And we practice a rabbit. So first come back to child's pose, interlace fingers behind the hips, lift the arms and slide forward, chin to the chest, and lift the arms as much as they can. Really grounding, chin inwards. If that's too much for your neck, you can keep the hands on the floor. Just give that nice length to the neck. And then coming back to child's pose and give a little drumming on the lower back. Make light fists. As much pressure as feels good there. And then drop the arms next to the sides, next to the feet. Relax. And we slowly come up to sit with the spine upright, either sitting on the heels as we are, or come to a cross-legged position. We just practice a couple of head circles, relaxing the neck. So as we exhale, first lower the chin to the chest. And then from there, start to roll left ear to left shoulder. Rolling the face up. Exhale right. And fall forward, same direction. Inhale left. Opening up, open the collarbones. Exhale right. And forward, and slowly reverse, starting right. And up. Exhale left. Falling forward, and last time right. Up. exhale, left. And when you're ready, keep the chin falling forward. Keep the weight of the head. Soften the shoulders. And then looking forward and come back to Shavasana. Just take a few moments again, landing in corpse pose. Separate hands and feet outwards. Really tuning to your body, very weighted, heavy and soft qualities. The softness of the breath relaxed. Softening the mind into stillness. Come to shoulder stand, bringing legs together, practicing with respect for your own body. So if you're coming to shoulder stand today, starting to come up, can always, as an alternate, if you're not up to the shoulder stand, or sometimes women on your moon days, if you'd rather not invert, you can just bring the feet up. You can just hold there as long as comfortable. You can also circle the feet as long as you would like. Just really feel the circulation effects. Feeling anyway in the shoulder stand as well, the circulation getting a rest. It's the blood from the lower legs and feet falling with gravity back to the heart. Feel nice massage to digestive organs. They relax against the usual gravity pull. Feel the stimulation of the thyroid gland, the master gland at the throat. Slow, conscious breath. If you'd like, you can mentally repeat the sound Om with each breath. If you want to come higher, you can walk the hands further down. If you want to take a break for a moment, you can bend the knees towards the forehead. Just a few more moments of even more softening. And come to the half plow. Exhale, the right leg comes down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left. Inhale, once again, right leg down, and keep it down for a few breaths. Reaching through both heels. Inhale, right leg up, and left leg down for some breaths. Legs very straight. Inhale, left leg back up, and keep the back supported as we come to Halasana. Keep the hands on the back once you come to the plow pose. And let's tiptoe all the toes to the right side of the head. Keep the head in line with the spine. And then see if you can drop both knees down towards the floor to the right side of the head. Giving a nice twist through the spine, heavy legs. And then straighten the legs and tiptoe over to the left. Twisting the hips, drop the knees, relax the legs. And then straighten the legs and only bring the right leg over out from the right. So both legs are equidistant from the head, a little bit wider. And then drop both knees towards either side of the head, and if you'd like, bring the arms to the backs of the knees to add a little weight. And we slowly make our way back to plow pose. Support the back and come back up to shoulder stand. Hold and suspend even deeper in Sarvangasana. Sarva in Sanskrit means all parts. Feeling the nourishment coming to all parts of the body. Keep the back supported. If you're able to drop maybe one at a time or both together, the feet forward, coming to Setu Bandhasana from the shoulder stand, do so. Otherwise, roll down and come up from the floor. And once you're in the bridge pose, take hold of the ankles if you can without lifting the heels. Otherwise, just interlace fingers underneath or have the palms flat down. And really bring the attention to the breath, sweeping through waves of prana, energizing tired legs, pure life force. Every exhale relaxing and softening. Come up a little higher as you inhale. Separate the hands and slowly roll down. Keep the feet where they are for a moment. Just take a rest. If you'd like windshield wipering the knees in between, just dropping them side to side. Arms relaxing out from the sides. And then center the knees and either roll back up to the half wheel or this time coming up to full wheel. Hands under the shoulders, letting the inhale inflate the body as though you're filling with helium, floating upwards, continuing to breathe deeply. Beautiful. Arching very equally through the spine like a rainbow shape. Feet parallel. Anyone that wants to practice variations from the back bend, you can inhale and lift one leg up to the sky. Exhale down. The other leg comes up and down. Bring one hand to the same thigh. And down, the other hand to the other thigh. And down, and everyone slowly rolling down. Beautiful. Hug knees in, bring the forehead up to the knees. Make a little ball. And relaxing back to Shavasana. It's feeling the legs relaxing, flooded with softness. Let the back drop. Feel the weight of the spine softening. Take a few moments to receive. Bring legs together for the fish pose, Matsyasana. Legs together, arms tucked away all together under the body. And inhale. When you're ready, pressing the elbows down and the chest rises. Top of the head very lightly connected. Slight rotation inwards between the legs, so they're very parallel. Soften the legs and feel the contraction of the back. Deep cleansing breaths through the chest and the heart, the throat. Keeping aware of your own body and breath. Again, feeling the calming of the nerves as you breathe slowly. Taking a few more breaths, maybe a little deeper. Top of the head comes closer in towards the tailbone, even more actively arching the spine. And slowly release out of the position. Bring hands out from under and take very slow circles with the hands. Feel the wrists releasing. Circle a few times in one direction and then reverse. And then picking up the head, interlace fingers behind the head, lifting chin to chest, reach the elbows forward. Right elbow to left hip. Left elbow to right hip. Through the center, maybe feel the spine elongating even more forward. Exhale, relax, head to the floor, arms fall outwards. We just take one moment of complete tension. So lifting everything, make tight fists with the hands and feet. Tense the face to the tip of the nose and exhale, drop. Where there was just tension, feeling flooded with relaxation, groundedness, and the support of the earth taking your weight. Lightness in the mind as it relaxes. Relax even deeper. And taking a good stretch, feet, legs together, arms up above. Elongate the spine and the limbs. And relax. Again, hug the knees into the chest. Hold on behind the knees and start to rock and roll forward and back. Just again, loosening, warming the spine against the floor, feeling that stimulating. And then coming to roll all the way up for the full seated forward bend. So bring the legs straight together. Bring any flesh out from under the sit bones, if you find any there. Inhale, lengthening up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, forward, and we float up and down 2 more times. So we inhale, forward, up. Exhale, even more forward and down. Inhale, last time, breathing the body up like we're moving through water. Exhale, forward. And just grab on whatever level of depth the hands can come to. Elongate the face to the legs. And right away, feel a softening of the backs of the legs. Connect with the flow of breath. And for some reason, we tend to judge our bodies in this position more than any other. So being aware of any of this judgment that might come into the mind. And see if you can replace it with acceptance, gratitude, respect for whatever the body is up to. That judging mind often prevents us from feeling enjoyment. So you notice that judging mind becoming still, really enjoying what you can sense in your own stretch. Falling deeper. Last few breaths, even more letting go. Inhale, elongate forward with the fingers and arms up. Circle the arms, bring hands behind for inclined plane, fingers pointing away. Rotate the legs slightly in towards each other. When you're ready, lift up with the hips. Drop the head to the back. Keep pressing actively down through the arms. Up with the tailbone with every inhale, even more. Breathing through the whole body, breathing through effort. Come up one more breath, up to your maximum, almost like a full back bend. Good, exhale, come down and rest on your belly. Come to Makarasana, turning the cheek to one side. You can stack the hands if you'd like. Just relax for a few moments, letting go. Also letting go of anything, any readiness for what comes next. Just fully find release. And what comes next is Bhujangasana. So for Cobra, bring the hands under the shoulders. Bring the feet together, maybe heels stay touching through the practice. Press the elbows into the sides, shoulders away from the ears already here. And then as you inhale, bring the face forward, coming up. And let's just come up enough so that you can lift the hands slightly from the floor. Just really connect with the back muscles lifting. And then bring the hands down and come up a little bit higher, using the hands to press up a little higher. Open chest. One more breath up to your maximum. And exhale, come down and keep the forehead on the floor. Slide the hands further down towards the lower ribs. Separate the feet and we come to the King Cobra. Purna Bhujangasana. So again, bring the face forward, lifting up, maybe all the way, straighten the arms, arch back, bend the knees, toes towards the head. Feeling very regal like a king, the heart shining open. A little bit higher, uniting toes and head or moving them even closer. And exhale, come down, make a cushion, cheek to the other side. Notice the body relaxing, falling. We practice Salabhasana, so tucking the arms underneath the body like the opposite of the fish pose. As though you were seen from up above, you wouldn't see your arms at all. They come very close together underneath. Arms are straight. You can interlace the fingers or keep the palms side by side, just flat down or up. We start with just one leg. As we inhale, lift the right leg up for a few breaths. Just keep lifting it up, straight up from where it was on the floor, so try not to twist the hips. And exhale, come down. Inhale, left leg floats up. Exhale down. Once again, right leg, keep it there. If you'd like, you can bend the left foot and bring the left foot to the right leg. So it's right leg resting on the left foot like a shelf. And relax with control. Coming down and inhale. Left leg first floats up, stay straight. Bring the right foot to the left leg. And exhale down even closer with the arms under the body. And we just take 2 breaths together before the full locust. So we just take a slow inhale, filling. Slow exhale, softening. Again, just a breath. Inhale. Exhale, relax. And your next inhale, lift both legs up off the floor. Keep the chin connected with the floor. Just lift the legs. Maybe very slight, maybe higher. In any case, see how much you can relax through effort. Keep the breath flowing. Keep the attitude positive. Come up a little higher, lifting. And then a little higher. And exhale down. Make a cushion, cheek to the other side. Relax, maybe give the hips a shake side to side. And then last back bending, coming to Dhanurasana. Bend the knees for bow pose. Hold on to the feet, maybe all the way down to the ankles. Flex the feet if you're holding on to the ankles, and inhale, lifting up. Everything rising more and more upwards with every inhale. Very even arch through the back. Chest and face wide open. Deepening the breath, if you'd like, rocking the bow forward and back, just following the flow, the movement of the belly. Deep massage for the digestive organs. Coming up, one more deep breath, floating even higher up. Exhale, keep hold of the feet once you come down. Hug the heels in towards the hips. Lift the knees slightly if you'd like, even more stretch for the thighs. And relax. Bring the face to the other side. Bend the lower legs again and just roll the lower legs side to side, keeping them parallel. Massaging the thighs. And centering, bring hands under the shoulders, pressing up onto the hands and the knees. And then walk a little more forward towards the front of the mat. And then coming to child's pose. Resting forehead down, so we're more towards the front of the mat. Resting the hands by the feet, elbows dropping. Breathing into the back. Relaxing more with the exhales. And we come to to seated spinal twist, so slowly rolling up. Ardha Matsyendrasana. And bringing hips to the right side of the feet. Bringing the left foot to the outside of right knee, and take a moment with the left hand on the hip or thigh, bringing the left hip but down to the floor, sit bone down. And then we bring left hand behind, stretch the right arm up next to the ear, lengthen the right side, and then either bring the crook of the elbow around the left leg, or you can bring the right arm to the outside, but make sure the right shoulder is down. Shoulders level. Breathing up through the spine with every inhale. Breathing more deep into the twist with every exhale. Body responding to each breath. Coming a little bit deeper. Shoulders, both shoulders rotating more left. And then slowly come forward for Gomukhasana. So we just drop the left knee right on top of the right. You can scooch a little forward in order to do this. Feet equidistant out from the hips. And we bring the right arm up. Dropping the fingers between the shoulder blades, left arm underneath, maybe touching the fingers or hooking them together. Lift the elbows. And then if you'd like, come forward. Seeing if you can keep lifting the elbows upwards. Reach the chin past the top knee. And breathe into the hips, feeling the hips relaxing to open into the stretch. And slowly inhale, come back up, pressing the hands to the sides like we're stopping traffic on either side, and then come to Navasana, bringing legs together, Straighten the legs, reach the fingers, lift from the lower back. And then bend the left knee and place the right foot to the outside for the other side. Just sitting equally on both sit bones, swinging the right hand behind, left arm reaching up next to the left ear. And keep the same hand position that you had on the other side, even though sometimes you might notice one side can twist deeper than the other. Keeping it consistent. Looking over the right shoulder, both shoulders rotating right. Both sit bones dropping equally down. Feeling the breath flowing upwards through the spine. Inhale. Twisting deeper with the exhales. Coming to your maximum, even more thoroughly twisting the spine. And come forward to the Gomukhasana, other side. Right knee on top of the left, maybe lifting a little up and forward. Look that the feet are equally away from the hips. And this time, left arm comes up and between the shoulder blades, right arm underneath. And this is usually quite different on both sides. One side might be more flexible than the other in the shoulders. No worries, just coming forward. Just reach the fingers as close as they can come to each other. Lift the elbows upwards. And as we hold and breathe forward, relax the hips. And slowly coming back up. And again, just flex the hands out to the sides. And then this time we bring the feet together and just give a hug with the arms around the knees. Lift the spine, drop the chin down. Just take a moment there. And from here we come to a crow pose. So just coming up onto the balls of the feet. Bringing a solid base to the position. The hands are about shoulder distance. You can even have the fingers pointing slightly in towards each other. Deep bend of the elbows. Lift the knees up above the elbows towards the armpits. Roll forward, maybe just onto the tips of the toes, or maybe lift one heel and then the other heel up. And see if you can continue pressing down with the hands, lifting up deep in the abdomen. And even if you don't lift your feet off the floor, you might just have the big toes still down. Just continue feeling the strength of the wrists and the upper body. Lift deep in the belly. And let's all release down and come up to stand. Give the hands a really good shake for a moment. Just really flop out the hands. And then relax them by the sides. Step the feet together for Padahastasana. Big toes together, heels maybe slightly apart. And then inhale, reaching up to the sides, lengthening upwards. Let's take a swan dive over into the position. So pressing out to the sides, coming all the way down. And if you'd like, bring the hands right away, all the way up, just under the butt to the tops of the legs, and start to draw some slow stripes through the hamstrings and the nerves along the backs of the legs. Feel this relaxing, more length into the hamstrings. And your next stripe, take hold of whatever hand position, maybe the ankles, maybe a toe lock, maybe step onto the balls of the hands under the balls of the feet. And relax, feel the upper body very weighted. Unlike the seated version, you can really surrender the upper body to gravity. And come from here up to Utkatasana. So bend the knees, sweep the arms forward, and come up to even more bend the knees. Try to avoid overarching the lower back by elongating the tailbone slightly down. Maybe look up beyond the thumbs. Reach the arms like a baby wanting to come out of its high chair. Even more bend the knees. And slowly come to stand with the hands in front of the chest. And then we roll onto the left foot and dive forward, coming to a flying dragon. Reach back with the right heel. And we come right away from here to Ardha Chandrasana. So you can bend the left knee slightly if you'd like. Lower the left fingertips, right hand up. Really press the right heel as high as it will go, and press both heels away from the center, so really both legs are straight, which will help with the balance if you really bring that integrity into the legs. Maybe looking up beyond the right hand. And then keep the position and look down once again, bending the left knee, and we drop into a warrior pose. Just lower the right foot, bending the left knee even more. Nice space between the feet. Breathing here with the arms elongating, taking up space with the eyes. And then flipping the left hand up and come to reverse warrior. Left arm over the ear. And then coming back up and straighten the leg, turn the whole body slightly to the right for Trikonasana, moving directly to the side, first reaching parallel, then lowering the left hand and circle the right arm over the ear. The palm down. Shoulders and hips as lined up as they can be. Good. Sending a reach through the right fingers, which will lengthen the whole right side. Palm facing down. Yeah. Good. Inhale, come back up, keep the legs as they are, interlace fingers behind the hips, turning to face over the left leg, and then arching up first, slide the hands down the back thigh. And then lift the arms, bending the left knee, and see if you can bring the forehead inside of the left foot, maybe all the way to the floor. Keep lifting the arms. And then on an inhale, coming all the way back up. And release, and step the feet together. Bring the hands together. And just take a little balance in between. Just lift the heels, evening out. And then lower the heels, other side. Roll into the right foot and dive forward into flying experience. Lift the back heel. With control, separate the hands, right fingers down, left fingers reaching up. Crescent moon. Flex the back foot, lifting the back leg as much as it can, and really straighten both legs. Press through the heels. Eyes looking down or up. And then eyes, everyone's looking down, bending the right knee and pull up the back foot down to land in Virabhadrasana, bending the right knee. Stay and breathe, feel the whole body breathing in the position. Breathing, determination, fire, thinking of something you really stand for and believe in. Bringing that energy into the warrior. And then flip the right hand up, reversing. Left hand on the back thigh, right arm over the ear. And then inhale, come back up and straighten the right leg. Turn slightly left so the shoulders and hips are in line. And then sliding forward and over to Trikonasana. Reach left arm over the ear. You can slightly lift the thighs. Try not to hyperextend the knees. Rotate the ribs to the left. Lengthen left fingers. Yeah, good. And then inhale, come up, keep the legs as they are. Turn over the right leg, interlace fingers behind. Pull the hands down the back thigh, open the chest, arching up. And then lift the arms to come all the way, bending right knee as much as you can. Really bend that knee, bring the forehead towards the floor on the inside of the right foot. Beautiful. Keep breathing here. Feel the stretch in the shoulders. Your next inhale, float all the way back up. Open the chest. And come forward once again. Step the feet together. Let's just stand in Tadasana for a moment. Just separate the feet. Really feel the feet rooted, the hips and the shoulders in line, relaxed. Bring the focus to the tailbone and just following the movement of the tailbone upwards through the spine. Follow the whole length of the spine up to where it meets the skull. And feeling that point, the occiput, where the spine meets the skull, very soft. That point can sometimes be a hidden place of tension. So if it's helpful, you can just microscopically move the head around a little bit to really feel that subtle point softening. And then just let the head suspend like a bobblehead. Just feeling that ease there between the spine and skull. Feeling the breath like easy waves through the body. And exhale, bring hands together and we come to a squat, bending the knees, the feet adjusted as you'd like. Dropping the chin slightly forward. Breathing slowly. And that's classically a position with the hands of giving thanks. So just you can also bring gratitude into the experience. Slowly make your way back to Shavasana for final relaxation. Just being aware of where the back of the body meets the floor, feeling a melting there of all those points of connection. Really bring surrender to the experience. Surrendering your body, letting it go, releasing, as though it's just going to merge once again with all the elements, as it will someday. This corpse pose gives us practice for that ultimate surrender of our bodies. So just really let it go. Feel like you can float up and away peacefully with freedom. Relaxing the feet and the toes. Feel the insides of the feet as though they're filled with warmth. And feeling a wave of this warmth flowing up through the ankles and lower legs, flowing through the knees, the hamstrings and the thighs. The feet and legs completely relaxed. Experiencing this warmth filling the hips, relaxing the butt and the pelvis, softening reproductive sex organs. Feeling this wave flowing from the hips through the belly, relaxing belly muscles, digestive organs softening and flowing, free of blockages or disease, flowing freely. A warm wave up through the ribs, dropping the whole rib cage. Relax the lungs and the breath. The wave flowing up through the chest. Deep surrender of the heart. Bring the focus to the tailbone, and from there imagine a warm wave up through the lower back, middle and upper back. Sensing the whole torso relaxed. And the warm wave flowing and filling the hands, fingers and thumbs and palms, flowing up through the wrists, lower arms to elbows, upper arms to shoulders and shoulder blades. Hands, arms, and shoulders completely relaxed. Feeling from the center of the shoulder blades a warm wave through the neck and the throat, relaxing the head and the scalp, softening the skull and relaxing the brain. And the wave flowing through the face, the chin and the jaw, the cheeks and the tongue. Space between the teeth relaxes. Feeling a flow up through the nose to the eyes and eyebrows, and the forehead softening. And feeling this warm wave shining from the very top of the head. So it's shining light. The whole body relaxed. Mind dropping into stillness. Connecting with a deeply peaceful experience of contentment, our natural state. Deeply relaxed. And begin to slowly bring the awareness back to the body, back to the breath. As you breathe deeper, begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Maybe take slow circles with the hands and the feet in both directions. And then hug the knees into the chest. Roll onto the right side, resting in the fetal position. And coming slowly up to sit. Sivananda bowing forward with gratitude. Take a moment to thank that which guides us. Thank you everyone for your practice live here in the room or live there at home. A number of places around the Netherlands, I know a few of you are practicing, so it's good to feel united in our practice. And it's in yoga, it's believed that every one of our actions, words, and deeds radiates out and affects the whole alignment of the universe. So if you're ever feeling insignificant, it's a nice way to turn that around, that everything that we do, think, or all our actions affect everything and everyone. So in this way, practicing any degree of yoga is very good. It's a word for this is karma. And so we can affect this alignment very positively. But we can also live our lives in a way that we keep a very positive effect for everyone around us, even if we think it's not going to make any difference. What we eat, how we speak to people, how we are with ourselves and our family and our loved ones, and the way that we spend our free time, the way that we spend our prana once we've let it elevate from the practice. This all makes a big difference, not just for ourselves. So it's with that in mind, go forth and create lots of good. Let's balance out some of the not so good things that might be in the universe. So we rise above and shine. So thank you, everyone, and see you next Wednesday, if not before. Thank you all for being here. And thanks, as always, to Svaha for allowing us to keep these online classes, especially for you on the other end of the camera, that you can still practice at home. And I'm very happy to be here with all of you as well. So see you next time.